as you were able to kind of look back on the season since we last talked to you in April, just what did you come away from and what do you guys look to improve on?
I think last year was a real good test for us. Time for us to build that chemistry. Having a full off season was really good for us. It was way too long for me, so I'm trying to have short off seasons for sure. But it was good. I think it was very helpful. We've all been back here in Atlanta for a minute now. Been working on a lot of things and just being around each other and building that chemistry that way is going to benefit us for real.
Trae,
Yeah.
do you feel, a lot of talking about you not making the FIBA team and things of that nature. At this point in your career, do you feel like you still don't have the respect you deserve being one of the elite players in the NBA?
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's just if you don't think I've been disrespected, you're just not telling the truth. But it's okay for me. I just want to go out there and keep the main thing. The main thing is winning, and I know when I win a championship, all that's going to take care of itself. So I don't really care about anything else. I just focus on my team, and I'm ready to win. So.
This will be your first full season under Coach Quinn. What are some ways in which you're looking for your game to grow this season so we can have you back on that NBA All-Star team?
Oh yeah, first of all, that's not my goal to be on that All-Star team. I should have been on it already. I'm ready to get going. I think Quinn has done a great job of keeping us together. Getting us a full summer, just communicating, talking. I'm just ready to play. We were already a really good offense, but I feel like our offense is going to go to a whole another level, which is really scary. And then our defense, which needed to improve, is going to improve there too. So I'm just excited to start playing, and then all the work we've done over the summer is going to show.
Trae, where do you feel as a leader you grow the most with a rather young squad?
I'm continuing to grow as a leader every day. I think the more you go through, for me now, I'm about to be in year 6. I've been through a lot, more than a lot of these young guys. I can be more of a leader. I can give these guys little tidbits here and there on how the season goes, back-to-backs, how long of a season it is, and what's important. And it's making sure you have a high seed whenever the season is over with and playoffs start. So that's got to be our mindset. We got to be ready. And I know we got a young team, but I ain't looking for no excuse this year. So I'm ready to go out there and play.
Trae, on your podcast from June 1st, you said bringing Coach Snyder halfway, I think, is a game changer for us. So now with the full offseason and his staff, what's been their biggest impact on your work this offseason?
I think it's all going to show when we start playing. You'll see the type of offense we have, the way we play. The continuity and what we play and which we play. It's going to be fun. I'm ready to get going, and we put in a lot of work this off season, so it's going to show. So.
Hey Trae, now what has been or has it been discussed the main goal for this team to reach this year?
It hasn't been discussed as far as like a team. We haven't had like a full team meeting yet. I think training camp starts tomorrow. We'll have more of that, but I think every day we've just been focused on getting better. But as us players talk, we believe we can go as far as we want to. So it's all about just putting in that work every day, which we've been doing, and being disciplined and being consistent with it throughout the whole year. It's not just about doing it 1 or 2 games or 3 games here and then falling off a game or 2. So it's about being consistent. So I think with us all being around here and me knowing what I know our team wants to achieve this year, I feel like we want to do those things.
Hey Trae.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't. Yeah.
So you've been a father for a little over a year now. Have you noticed any similarities to being a dad and being a leader of a team? And do you feel like it's changed your approach to the game at all?
For sure. It's put things into a different perspective for me. Obviously, I've grown up, basketball is my all day, every day, and it's important when I lose. I'm so hard on myself. When I play bad, I'm hard on myself. And I feel like everybody should be. But as a dad, certain things matter more. And that ain't gonna change from what my job is and how important that is to me. But My son is my first most important thing to me right now. I got another one on the way, but so those are the most important things to me for sure.
NBA has been a statement this offseason about load management and trying to get a hold of not too many stars being held out for rest.
Yeah.
You very rarely miss a game, but do you feel a responsibility when healthy to be out there every game?
For sure. I mean, I was kind of confused on why you'd be asking me that question, because I don't do no load management for sure. I mean, I play when I can, so that's never gonna be a problem for me. And I think they talked about all-stars. That's never a problem for DJ neither. So I mean, when we can play, we're gonna play, and I know everybody on my team is gonna do the same too. So.
Trey, this will be the first year without your alley-oop partner, your pick-and-roll partner, JC. So what are you looking to get with some of the younger players like Jalen and get them and working with them in the core position?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a different year. I mean, we got a lot of good guys too still. Obviously, it's tough seeing JC go. We've had a lot of memories and a lot of moments here. So those are never going to go away, but I know we got a lot of really good young guys too that are ready to play and step up too and have a lot of capabilities. And I mean, I'm just ready to play. Like I know I may not get lobs to dunks, but they can still be lobs to layups now. So I got guys that'll go catch those right around the rim and finish it still. So I'm looking forward to still doing the same things I always do.
Hey Trey, how does becoming more familiar with the deep details of Quinn Snyder's offensive philosophies, how does that improve your ability to facilitate and create shots for your teammates?
I think you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see this year. I mean, if you watch the Jazz play, one of the guys I hated guarding when I first got in the league was Mike Conley. And whenever he left Memphis and went to Utah, every time we played them, I hated guarding him. And I've known Donovan for a while, so I knew how tough that offense was to guard, and they had really good players in it too. But being around them, it makes sense on how when you play them, when they were number 1 seed and they was really good in the Western Conference throughout the years. I mean, you can see why they were so good, just how detailed he is and what he brings. He makes sure everybody is held accountable from me to the bottom. So. That's what you want as a coach. You want everybody to be held accountable, and you want everybody to be pushed, and he's going to make it a whole lot easier for me, for sure.
Trey, it's been a lot of movement during the offseason in the Eastern Conference. So what are your thoughts on the current landscape of how the Eastern Conference shapes up?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
It's been a lot of movement over the offseason in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the current landscape, of the Eastern Conference?
I mean, we got some good players that's came over to the East now. We got some guys that's moved teams in the East. That's cool. It's gonna be tough, but for me, I'm focused on my team and myself. Like, I don't really care what anybody got going on. I feel like if we do what we need to do, we're gonna be there at the end. And that's been my whole mindset all summer, and preaching with my teammates. I know that's our whole team's mindset. I mean, it's cool. There's some really good guys in the East, and I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I definitely feel like we can do it. I mean, anything we put our mind to, and I feel like we have a chance.
Hey Trey, when you first came into the league, it was Vince, Jalen, all those guys were here. Probably Vince, like Wes, Patty. What's that like for you and young guys too? You saw what that was like for you at Vince.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the first day I met Wes, he gave me Solomon Hill vibes. And I know y'all know him. Y'all know I still talk to Solo now. He's one of my, closest vets that I've had. And you hear him every day. He's talking. He's been around the game for a minute, so you trust what he speaks and what he says. And the first day he saw me, he told me he got my back, and that's something that when I seen Solo, that's the first thing I think of when I think of him. So just having Wes around, I know it's going to be great for not only me, but for the younger guys too, for the rookies and for the guys who are younger, about to make big moves and more minutes for us. It's going to be important to have guys like Wes around, and so I'm glad he's on our team now, for sure.
Thanks, Trey.
Gotcha.